Yes, first of all, thank you, Terry. And I should first say, 大家好.
Yeah.
I am so excited to be back in Tainan after, I think, 10 years I have not been in Tainan. But this is such a special year for Tainan's 400th anniversary. So, Mayor Huang, congratulations to everyone in Tainan. And I think I agree with Jason. The best is on Friday.
Here you go.
So it has been an incredible week in Taiwan this week at Computex because, as you said, Terry, everybody is talking about AI. And the fact is, all global technology leaders are coming to Taiwan to talk about technology, talk about partnership, but also talk about the future. And from my perspective, AI is the most important technology that we've seen over the last 50 years because it has the opportunity to make everything in our life better. All aspects, things like our businesses, our devices, but areas such as healthcare, for example. I know Jason will talk about healthcare, areas such as our automotive capability, our research capability, and all of these require computing. And Taiwan is a center for computing. And from AMD's standpoint, we're also very, very focused on high-performance computing. But the idea that we can use technology to make all of our lives better with the proliferation of computing, I think, is why this is such an exciting time for all of us.
Yeah, indeed. I think we believe the technology will make the world better, and especially when the AI advances. It has really enhanced our daily life to make them more efficient and even more safer. So, Jason, then I will follow up to ask you about considering Acer's leadership in the AI innovation. How do you envision AI will change your daily life? Additionally, those AI advancements, do you foresee how it will reshape the ICT industry in the year ahead? Can you share with us?
Thank you. Thank you for having me here, and thank you for tolerating me to interrupt during your opening remark.
No, that's the wonderful remark.
The best yet to come comes. Yes, AI is a very clear mega trend happening now. But I must say it's just the beginning. What we have seen now, there are three things I hope people remember. Number one, the usage model change from search. You use computer to search. Now you can just ask computer to give you the direct answer in the format that you like to have. So usage model change. Number two, for people in my age or even senior, we actually spend a lot of time to learn to adapt about computer, how computer works. So we have to learn computer. Nowadays, the computer is learning about people. Computer is adapting people, adapting you. I think that's a major change. And what exactly people will be using it, Acer do have a subsidiary doing the generative AI acceleration. And the number one application that we have already seen is customer service, using generative AI to respond to customer inquiry. If I would compare, this work will be the beginning of internet. The first thing every company uses internet is to set up the web page for the company. Now the company are using generative AI to set up customer service, responding to customer inquiry first. That's what we have seen. And we think it will progress and it will proliferate, will be more.
Okay, yeah. I think definitely Acer will have that solution, right? We are support.
Definitely, you bet.
That'd be great, yeah. Okay, so that's very exciting. We are looking forward to. So next question, we are moving back to Lisa, especially about the AMD very impressive journey. So, Lisa, AMD recent achievement actually signify very substantial progress. I think, can you just highlight some of the key development which align with AMD's vision and how this contribute to your ongoing success in the semiconductor? And then moreover, I think how to utilize the advanced technology such as CoWoS, chiplet, to make the AMD product even better. So how this advancement will make AMD product faster, more efficient, or even flexible? So can you share with us about your vision about that?
Sure. So, if I take a step back and just think about the semiconductor world, the semiconductor world is really about building technology and capability that really makes the world a better place. And our mission at AMD, our vision, is really focused on high-performance computing, so the most advanced computing capabilities so that we can make the world a better place. To do that, it requires to make big bets over many, many years. So from that standpoint, our goal has been to really work on how do we build the most advanced technology with long-term bets. And frankly, we've been so lucky to have a great set of partners, including many, many partners that are here in Taiwan. TSMC, our design partners, our supply chain partners, all come together because it is so complicated to build these next generation technologies. So as you mentioned, one of the things that people say, and Jason and I talked about this, the idea that Moore's law is slowing down, and so you have to think of other ways to continue the computing capability. And one area is in advanced packaging with CoWoS and these areas. Taiwan is the only place that you can say CoWoS and everybody would understand.
Yes.
What is CoWoS?
Yes.
Most other places people do not understand.
For
but
sure.
The truth is, these technologies are amazing. Today, our most advanced AI products have over 150 billion transistors and 12 chiplets that are put together, very, very advanced. And that's really the ability of bringing all these pieces together. And Taiwan is so important in bringing together that supply chain.
Yeah. I think, yes, like Lisa, you mentioned, this become like a household, like a term. Everyone can recognize CoWoS. Yeah, I think Taiwan will be the only country then talk about it in a very common way. Yeah. Okay. The next question I'll turn to Jason. I think we all know that Acer is a leader in all the API application. A lot of the cool things you introduce, such as the smart city, or even like a better parking system solution. And like Lisa mentioned earlier about like the healthcare solution. Can you just share with us how did the Acer put this innovation into action and then make that work? From Acer's perspective, which AI applications are crucial for the smart city initiative and also can enhance the computing device capability? Can you share with us?
To start with, anything start with smart.
Yeah.
They are more efficient. They are more ESG. So consider that. This is more green. It's make people's better life. Smart city is a very broad scope of projects. There are many projects can be implemented. In Tainan, specifically, we actually implemented smart parking solutions that won multiple awards, domestically as well as internationally. We're very proud to work together with the Tainan city government to implement that, to testify the system actually work and work very, very well. At the same time, there are other projects ongoing. Smart meters, smart water meter, smart electricity meter, smart gas meters, using different transportation transmission protocol to communicate so that people no longer have to go to every household to check how many electricity people use, how many water people use. All the utility can be monitored much more efficiently. I'm glad that you also bring up the medical and healthcare area. We do invest a lot of resource in the AI-based medical image diagnostic area. In fact, if we look at it, there are about more than 1,000 papers published by Taiwanese doctors, scholars, professors, only in Taiwan for smart medical. So AI-based medical image diagnosis related, there are more than 1,000. And US is about 10 times more. Therefore, we do see more and more applications will be developed based on artificial intelligence, will be able to assist the medical professionals to implement the early screening, diagnostic, and bridge the medical divide when not all the specialists are everywhere or available. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Jason. Yeah, I think lots of the application can just adopt it in every like a smart living, everything. But at least also for myself, I think it's so meaningful when the smart or AI can be adapted to in the medical healthcare. I think that's very meaningful for the human being. So I think that will be the very great contribution. AI can even impact the human life. I think that's very meaningful for myself. Yeah, I think I am also looking for Asia can also partner with AMD to contribute a little bit more in that area.
We do talk about how we develop that.
Yeah.
Open
right.
Vino.
That's right.
Okay, great. So because I think Lisa, Jason, you know that for this forum, we have especially reserved lots of the seat for the young generation. So now we try to, especially the student around the Tainan or the student from the Cheng Kung University. So I will shift the gear to a little bit talk about the career path and the leadership topic. I will begin with Lisa. Lisa, I think you have the amazing journey in the high-tech industry, and you take the AMD to the new height. Can you tell us about your career path? What kind of moment or experience shaped where you are today? I think lots of the young generation, they are very eager to know. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Terry, for that. I should say before we start with career path, maybe a little bit of story. So I was in Tainan, actually. So and I went to the United States when I was 3. And my father is here today, so I. And the journey as a immigrant to the United States, you can see that my English is perfect and my Chinese is terrible. And this was the idea that we could really have a great opportunity in the United States. And I was very lucky in the sense that I went to school for engineering, electrical. And my career path, I spent time at TI, at IBM, and then Freescale, and then AMD. But the real things that have shaped my career are really, I love to build things. I love to build things. So being able to work products that are extremely complicated, are impactful, and obviously also from a business outcome standpoint, are the things that I enjoy. Yeah. And so, my advice to people who are starting their careers is, building great products is really a way to make a significant impact on your career as well as your overall business. And one of the pieces of advice that I got when I was a new engineer was to run towards the hardest problems. Because if you're actually solving very hard problems, then you will make a significant impact on your own career, your own learning, as well as on your company or your university or whatever you're doing. So technology is a wonderful place because there's a lot of hard problems, and it's amazing what people can do when they come together to solve them.
Yeah, I think especially you as a female leadership, that's also the topic from the gender diversity. I think the semiconductor industry are also looking for some female young generation. They can also take you as a role model to learn something from you, to set a very good example for that. Of course, your father here is really set a good standard for as a parent, how he helped you, how he helped us. Actually, in Taiwan, I read a lot of story about your father. It's really respectful
Maybe
father.
too many stories.
Okay. So yeah, so I think I will pass the same question to Jason too. I think, Jason, I think your career in consumer electronics and also in the semiconductor industry is also remarkable. I think besides of the Acer, you work for the Intel, you work for TSMC. Your experience is really impressive. I think especially your leadership in Acer now, you really successfully to increase the Acer company value. And recently I read the article you talk about you create the 12 mini gold tiger. Is that how I correct interpret it? Yeah. Could you share with us about your career journey? What's the pivotal moment or the experience have influence on your career path?
Earlier on, Lisa and me were discussing that we have a couple of things in common. To start with, so both are relevant to Tainan. She was born in Tainan. I went to school in Tainan. 我在成功大学读书的。So she has. So I still consider coming back to Tainan as my second home, and I really enjoy every time back to Tainan. And I get to see not just the city, but also friends, teachers, professors, and I really enjoyed that. And second thing that we share in common was we both worked for IBM before. So deep blue, so that comes with the reason why I got ties and blue suit. Was early on my career training. I remember that book is called Dress for Success. And also, we both worked for semiconductor company and semiconductor industry for a long time. Until now, she's still in, and I'm already moving into the system company. The only thing I can say is that it's a small world. It's a small world. When I was working for semiconductor industry, I never thought about how I ended up in the system side. But when I come over now to the other side of the table, actually it helps me to understand what we can do to create extra values for the system company like Acer, using my foundation that built up in the semiconductor area. I do understand performance and consumption trade-off. And therefore, one of the areas system company like Acer will be able to do is thermal. And because of the thermal, we put a lot of effort into fan technology. And because of fan technology, we move ourselves into air purifier, ventilation. And then we get ourselves into appliance. That's how we start to get into all these tigers and subsidiaries. Yeah. And in order to have better governance, we push them for IPO, and many of them are successful. Now we have 12 subsidiaries already listed. And allow me to repeat myself again, the best is yet to come.
Okay. Thank you, Jason. That's really amazing journey. And also, of course, Lisa, your story really inspired all of us, especially for the younger generation. Yeah. So I think because we have lots of the audience today, they are looking forward to have their own question. So so it's time we shift to the Q&A section. Before we on the stage, we have pre-collect a lot of the question from the audience. So here now, we just pick up some of the interest question. We want to get your response or your point of view. So the first question is, how will the future development for the quantum computer to impact the semiconductor supply chain and also for the market? So Lisa or Jason, who do you want to go first?
Technologists go first.
Okay, yeah, Lisa.
So, yes, I mean, quantum computing is a very interesting field. There's a lot of research that's going on in this area. I would say that it's still early in the sense that it is still a niche technology that can be used for certain areas, but probably it would not affect the overall semiconductor supply chain so much yet, given that it's still relatively niche applications.
Yeah. Okay.
Our company mission is to break the barrier between technology and people. Quantum computing is definitely one of the areas that we've been watching carefully. As soon as the technology is more mature, we'll be ready to bring that into the market.
Okay, great. Thanks for the sharing. So now this is the question 2. I think both of you have very deep tie to Taiwan. I mean, in terms of the industry-wise, yeah. So how do you see this cross-industry collaboration starting from Taiwan and extending to globally? And also, what do you vision or your hope for Taiwan continuous contribution for the technology ecosystem? What's the role Taiwan can continue to participate and to support? So maybe, Jason, you go first.
Well, we are a Taiwan-based company. We do have footprints around the world. We has operations in more than 160 countries. Yes, 160 countries around the world. Many offices that I never even been there myself. And they are working for us amazingly. From my point of view, anything and everything is possible. Just do not limit ourselves. Taiwan is a wonderful base to innovate, a wonderful place for good ideas, and the world is very big. Let's all work together, go together for a better future.
Okay, great. Very good answer. Yeah. So Lisa, yeah, especially when you're based in US, how do you see this dynamic and from your perspective? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Taiwan ecosystem is incredibly special in terms of having so much technology capability in all together. So, you know, we are a US-based company, but we have a global footprint, as Jason said. And here in Taiwan, we do a lot of collaboration with our supply chain partners, our design partners, and our customers. You know, Jason and our teams work very closely together to bring together the best talent to build these incredible platforms together. So I think from a Taiwan standpoint, I think we all recognize that collaboration is so important, and this is a wonderful place to bring people together, as well as to take that technology and then spread it through the rest of the world.
Yeah, I think Taiwan will continue to contribute. From the global resilient perspective, we still contribute a lot for especially the microelectronic industry and the semiconductor industry at all. Yeah, and there will be the third question. I think probably is also from the young generation. I think they are talking about the creativity and the innovation. I think the question is the current technology industry needs lots of the creativity and also the innovation. So can you help us to answer the question, how can we cultivate our creativity, especially in this very fast-moving high-tech industry, very dynamic? how can we just keep agile and also respond to the market quickly? So the question first will be more creativity, but the second part will be more like how to agile and fast respond. Yeah. Jason, I see you are smiling. So.
yeah. I'm happy to do it, to take the question. Before coming in, I was talking to some friends from Gongyan, and I remember years ago I did a speech on innovation in Gongyan. And the answer to innovation, cultivating innovation, is diversification. Gender diversification, cultural diversification. People come from different areas, in different thinking logic, work together. That sparks will come with innovation. That's what we have seen why the most important innovations in the past 100 years, you can pretty much see all from United States of America. From electricity to automotive to aircraft, they all come from USA. And why is that so? Because of diversification. And I think there's things that we can learn in Taiwan, we can learn in Thailand, we can learn in Cheng Kung Daxue. More diversification will definitely help. Thank you.
Okay, very good answer. But do you also want to respond a little bit about the agility? No?
Ability?
Like a speedy or agile?
How to continue to watch that carefully. I would like to look at that in two levels. One is from the macro view. To look at from the macro trend point of view, a good example will be when we are talking now, there are two mega trends in the world happening. Number one, artificial intelligence, that we spend a lot of time already talking about AI. Number two, supply chain reconstruction. From very much counting on China only. Now, China is still important, but more new supply chains being built up in Indonesia, in Vietnam, in India, in Czech Republic, in even Kazakhstan. So that is happening in the macro level. At the same time, it's important to watch micro level. I call it the micro trend, to watch out what are some of the things that we can see from our day-to-day life. And I call them micro trend. And from the micro trend to find out business opportunity, maybe a niche, and then scale up, make it to be a relevant, a sizable business. That's how we look at it.
Okay, thank you, Jason. So Lisa, please share with us.
Yes. Let me make a few comments. When you talk about creativity, especially when you're trying to do something new, actually, it's important to be comfortable to take risk, actually. To really discover the next big thing, to really build the next great product, to find the next new technology, you have to really think outside of the box. Jason said, have diverse teams, but also be willing to take risk. And sometimes that means that it doesn't work. It's actually okay. That's how we actually get that culture of creativity.
Yeah, that sounds very reasonable. So just another question will be a little bit zooming, a little bit more product specific. So this also from the younger generation. So probably I can have Jason to explain a little bit more to begin with. Yeah. So what are the technical and application difference between the AI PC and the AI phone? Yeah.
Talking about application, let's start with the definition of AI PC that Lisa and me, we have been discussing for almost a week. And our conclusion was for the computers that contain not just a CPU, not just GPU, but also NPU, the neural processing unit, what we consider as AI PC. What we have observed in the industry is when hardware is more advanced, the engineers will take advantage to use it and then create more applications. And then hardware be pushed to create we call it an upward spiral. What we see NPU today is very much in the early days, if people still recall, 386 actually come with a coprocessor 387. And once you get into 486, the coprocessor, the floating point computing being integrated into CPU. And then almost all the application was developed, basically utilize both CPU and floating point. And what we have seen now for NPU is the early stage or NPU introduction. Eventually, more and more application softwares will be utilizing NPUs, and people will enjoy the benefit of NPUs and AI PC. AI phones, we don't make phones anymore. I can't talk too much about it. But from my point of view, it will be similar kind of concept. In terms of application, I would say AI PC will cover both entertainment, consumer use, as well as productivity. And phones, yeah, you can do about similar things, but on the productivity side, computer still a very critical position.
Okay, Lisa, we want to share?
Yeah, what I would say is we should think about AI being everywhere. So AI will be in application, every product, really across all of the things that we use. And so when you think about, AI PCs, we spent a lot of time this week talking about AI PCs because AI PCs will be a new category. Today, the PC can do many things for us from a productivity and content creation standpoint. But AI PCs with the new NPUs that Jason mentioned will take us to yet a much different level in terms of what we're capable of. And you also see AI phones, which will also be in a much different level. But maybe the difference is we found that phones are very good when you're trying to consume information. They're not necessarily as flexible if you need to do very significant amount of creation of applications, and PCs are better from a productivity standpoint. But we should be excited to see AI in all of these devices because they will all make us experience sort of a different experience than we have today.
Yeah. I think what you say is very true. So I think because of the time limitation, I think we almost to the time we have to wrap up. First of all, thank you, Lisa and Jason, for your very inspiring sharing. And today, I think we explore a lot of the topic from AI, smart city, semiconductor, and also your career path and the leadership. I want to thank you for sharing your valuable insight and also your personal experience. I truly believe that lots of us here today, we learn a lot. So as our discussion near its end, I'm reminded of the Alan Turing's words. We can only see our distance ahead, but we can see plenty that need to be done. I think Taiwan is so fortunate to have the global leader like you can guide us globally. And let's continue to build up the friendship and the partnership for the future innovation. On the other hand, I think we are also very fortunate to have the city like Tainan with the innovative spirits, nurture the global talent and nurture the global leader to contribute our future. So as Tainan celebrate its 400th anniversary, we are honored the legacy of the collaboration and the legacy of the innovation, which I believe it will pave the way for the brighter future. Last but not the least, I want to say to the audience, thank you very much to be part of the wonderful event today. I think we are looking forward to see you soon, maybe next year. So let's give a big round of applause to our speaker today, Lisa and Jason. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Terry, Lisa, and Jason. So would you please remain on stage for a group photo? I'd like to ask you to please step forward for a group photo. 我们一起上前一步来合影留念。 So please look at our official photographer who is in the center, right in front of you. 我们先看我们的官方摄影师。All right, so now please look to, okay, thumbs up. When in Taiwan, thumbs up. All right, please look at the cameras in the back. One more with your thumbs up. All right, and now please cameras to your left. And cameras to your left. All right, cameras to your right, please. And now please stay put on stage as Mayor Huang of Tainan City has prepared gifts for you. 我们接下来呢，也有请黄伟哲市长有准备礼品要致赠给3位贵宾。So I'd like to invite Mayor Huang to please do the honors. 邀请黄伟哲市长呢，将这次特别准备的礼品致赠给我们3位贵宾。同时呢，也请看向我们场中央的摄影镜头。好，这次台南特别准备的呢，它是陶瓷的盘子，上面呢，它其实是有台南的兰花。So these are ceramic plates with orchids from Tainan as a symbol, as a token of our appreciation for being here. Thank you very much and welcome back to Tainan. And last but not least, Mayor Huang will be presenting to Mr. Cao. 同样的，也请2位看向我们场中央的摄影镜头。Thank you very much. 请黄市长呢在舞台上留步，我们再次与3位贵宾一同合影留念。我们的好，请我们的来宾呢将您的礼品呢也拿着。So please hold your gifts for our cameras and photographers. We have a lot of friends from the media today. So a big smile for the cameras. All right, and now to your left-hand side, please. And finally, to your right. Thank you very much. Please remain on stage for a final photograph. 好，请各位贵宾呢在台上呢先稍后一下。我们接下来呢要邀请本次论的共同主办单位上台一起合影，因为这次大家的通力合作才有办法促成本次的论坛。所以我们接下来邀请南科管理局的苏正刚局长、台南大学沈梦如校长、半导体学院苏延坤院长以及大台南会展中心的叶泰明董事长，请各位贵宾一起上台来。So these are the co-organizers of the Southern Semiconductor Forum, and we're so grateful to have so many organizations come together to organize this historical forum. Would you please all make your steps to the left, please? 好，请大家稍微往左边一步。好，请先看一下我们中央的场中央，我们主单位的官方摄影师。So please, okay, a thumbs up. Lisa, I'm sure that by being in Taiwan for a long time, you know that we love to take photos with our thumbs up. Right, cameras in the back.好，请各位看向您的左手边 ，cameras to your left. Thank you very much. And finally, to your right. 好，我们是不是再一次以掌声来谢谢我们这次世纪对谈的所有贵宾 ？Thank you very much for a wonderful panel。非常谢谢我们的苏博士，还有我们的陈董事长，也非常谢谢曹世伦总监。Thank you very much。我们再一次掌声来谢谢我们今天的几位贵宾。好，谢谢大家。 好的，紧接着呢，我们会进行今天我们最后一场的 panel discussion。接下来要进行的是我们今天的第3场论坛，即将跟大家来讨论的主题是人才永续，前进大南方。So we will now proceed to Forum 3 on sustainable talent development. 接下来呢，我们要跟大家讨论的主题是人才永续，前进大南方。这个也是我们今天呢，南方半导体论坛的最后一场论坛。那么这一个场次呢，我们将会由王荣春博士，也就是104人力银行的副总经理兼职涯教育长来担任主持人。总共有3位与谈人哦，包含了群创光电的人力资源处张仁勇处长，以及成功大学智慧半导体及永续制造学院的许魏洲副院长。另外呢，也有华泰电子永续发展办公室与人力资源处的许景珍处长。另外呢，则是台湾艾斯摩尔科技股份有限公司台湾及东南亚地区人资资深总监的刘总监。好的，那我们要请现场的这个媒体朋友们呢，我们要稍微加快速度，我们即将在场内要进行我们第3场的论坛了，所以我们要请大家呢，将您的这个作业我们先收尾哦。那我们接下来要欢迎这个第3场的讲师，还有主持人跟与谈人一起到台上来。好，非常谢谢各位媒体朋友们的配合。我们接下来场内即将要进行到第3场论坛。好，请各位就座，我们在场内马上就要进行我们今天的第3场的论坛，也是今天最后一场的论坛，所以要拜托场的各位朋友们，我们先行就座。好，我们下面的议程马上就要开始了，所以我们请大家呢先就座。好，不好意思，我们接下来的场次即将开始，要邀请现场的朋友们，我们先行入座，非常感谢各位的配合。好，非常谢谢各位哦。我们接下来的议程内容马上就要开始了，所以我们邀请场内的朋友们先行坐，非常谢谢各位的配合，谢谢，谢谢。总裁经。现场，请各位以热烈的掌声来欢迎我们的贵宾。王伟哲 Dr. Lisa Yu 东的台湾科技廊带，也成为了。
MD 董事长以及执行长产业发展协会台湾区总裁曹树仁先生，
董事长及我们的执行长苏姿丰博士 ，Acer 董事长及执行长陈俊胜，以及今天领衔客户执行长及台湾区总裁曹世仁。
Good afternoon, Lisa, Jason, and good afternoon, everyone outside the industry. I think this week, the global industry leader. Earlier this week, I had the privilege to also, and I also got a chance to witness Jason on the stage. AI embedded the new product. It's truly amazing. The entire Computex event, there are lots of the significant to focus on.
Wonderful. I agree entirely. But the best is
AI is the most important technology.
First of all, thank you, Terry. And first say, 大家好.
Yes.
I am so excited to be back in Tainan after 10 years. I have not been in Tainan. But this is such a special year for Tainan's 400th anniversary. So, Mayor Huang, congratulations to everyone in Tainan. And I think I agree with Jason. The best is on Friday. It has been an incredible week in Taiwan this week at Computex because, as you said, Terry, everybody is talking about AI. And the fact is, all global technology leaders are coming in the future. And from my perspective, AI is the most important technology opportunity to make everything in our life better. All aspects, we'll talk about healthcare, areas such as our automotive capability, our research capability, and all this, as you said. And here in Taiwan, we do a lot of collaboration. Jason and our teams work very closely together. To bring together I think from a Taiwan standpoint, I think we all recognize that collaboration is so.
Yeah.
先看我们的官方社区 ，OK, thumbs up. Cameras in the back. Right, and now please cameras to your left, to your right, please. 同时呢，也请看向